Extrasensory perception is the ability to perceive dimensions of sensory input that go beyond the five physical senses. This includes information from the energetic metaphysical realm. The development of this perception has nothing to do with learning new skills. We already naturally have psychic abilities, and they never truly leave us. However, many people are born into environments that discourage this type of perception. We're taught early on a variety of societal, parental, and religious ideas that cause us to close off our inner wisdom, and we're often encouraged to conform, obey the rules of authority, and ignore our inner voice. Additionally, our subconscious minds block approximately 90% of the sensory input that we receive during the day. This is so it's able to process specific pieces of information that fit into patterns it has already established more efficiently. The mind is constantly rejecting things that don't fit those patterns. Developing extrasensory perception is simply expanding our perception of sensory stimuli to extend into the parts of the 90% that often eludes us. It's a conscious effort to be open to more of the things we often automatically dismiss. This type of awareness is not something that some people have and others don't. It's a process that any person can begin to practice. With application, we can develop this part of our instinctual human functioning that has merely been suppressed over time due to disuse. It can then easily be reawakened. The capacity of the human mind is vast, and fine-tuning our intuition can offer us many new insights and direction into our lives. As with any form of exercise, we build this muscle in order to be proficient with it. The process of opening up our intuition and becoming more perceptive of the information available to us is one of taking unconscious energy and bringing it to a conscious level of awareness. To begin this process, it's important to let go of all of the burdens of mental noise and physical tension. When any barriers exist between the levels of awareness, it can be more difficult to obtain information. A noisy mental state, fear, constant mind chatter, tension, anxiety, and physical attachment are all barriers to the unconscious mind. The best way to begin to remove these barriers and get down to the magnificence of our subconscious mind is through meditation. This begins to loosen the rational mind, and it is one of the best ways to expand our consciousness. By calming the part of the mind that wants to be in charge of how reality should be, we can easily leverage our creativity to open up to possibilities. You can only hear the whisper of new perception when the volume in your mind is quieted. And you can only hear the spirit of the universe when your own spirit is not being tortured by the illusion that your ego creates. Meditation allows us to be more in touch with our innermost selves on a deep level, where larger perceptions can be accessed. Clear your mind by spending at least 10 to 15 minutes in meditation before attempting to tap into the higher perceptions. Your mind must be free of daily worries and tension. This opens up the pathways to receive input. Once the mind is calmed through meditation, there are several visualization techniques that can be used to increase this type of psychic perception. These techniques involve connecting your consciousness with higher energetic frequencies where more information can be accessed. With your eyes closed, imagine there's a very bright star about a foot or two above your head. Next, imagine another star at the same distance below your feet. Envision that the light or energy from these stars is flowing through you. For example, see this energy flowing from the upper star to the lower one and back up again. Sense this higher universal energy connecting you with the metaphysical realm while simultaneously grounding you to the earth. Let the energy flow back and forth both ways, through your body and spirit. As you concentrate on this energy, you may be able to pick up on information in subtle ways. This could be through an image, a feeling, something you hear, or something you just instinctively know. If you aren't able to pick up on anything at first, Simply remember that you are strengthening this muscle through practice. Intentionally opening the third eye is another way to access your natural ability of higher understanding. The third eye is the main seat of higher levels of perception and intuition. It is our gateway to the divine realm, and it creates powerful intuition. With your eyes closed, imagine seeing your third eye area in your mind. The third eye is located just above and between the eyebrows. Take a few deep breaths and observe how open or closed this area appears to you. Give this opening a percentage if you can. If your third eye doesn't appear to be very open, imagine it opening slightly more. Aim for 10 or 20% more if you're able to. Experiment gently with opening and closing your third eye to see what feels comfortable to you. You may feel some sensation there when you do this, such as tingling or warmness. For now, set this opening somewhere within your comfort range. And each time you visualize doing this, attempt to open it a small percentage more. When the third eye is open, we experience clear insight, open-mindedness, intellectual balance, and a strong connection to our intuition and inner wisdom. The next visualization is very simple and also very powerful. After going into a light state of meditation, imagine lighting a candle in your mind. Focus on your third eye area as you do this and see how it is lit up by the candle. After you have sat with this image for a few moments, feeling the energy of it, imagine the divine energy of this light presenting you a gift. This gift might be words, images, colors, thoughts, sensations in your body, or something else. Take as much time as you need to get the sensation of what this gift is. Once you are aware of it, study it for a few moments. If you're not quite sure of the meaning of this gift, you can ask for more information or clarity and see what else comes to you from the light. You can do this several times per day for guidance and/or enhanced intuition. Like muscles, your senses need to be stretched and challenged to reach new goals. Daily practice is best. It is only when your entire being can reach a state of quiet stillness that you can begin to naturally and effortlessly manifest higher perceptions and psychic information. Eventually, you will be practiced enough that you can sift through any noise and bring into focus anything that you need an answer for or more insight for. When your ego and consciousness are out of the way, you're able to become the observer of other amazing information that may have once seemed inactive. This is the stage in which you are completely open to receiving new perceptions and awareness that are not seen due to constant mental chatter and tension. Psychic ability, or extrasensory perception, is simply the capacity to receive information beyond the normal 5 senses of the body, and we can reawaken this power through dedication and practice. Keep telling yourself that this type of perception is easy to tap into. Your conscious mind doesn't have to know how because your subconscious mind already has the answers. The body is simply a vessel for the spirit. It's a conduit for the ways in which we can perceive and interpret the physical realm. But the physical realm is only a fraction of what exists. Extrasensory perception is the inherent capacity we have for tuning into other planes of information and existence, and most vitally, our own souls.